Welcome to the third installment of the second season of Engen The Making of, the show where contestants turn challenges into cash, specifically 100,000 Rand in cash, split by the winners in every episode. But that kind of money doesn't come cheap. The price? Innovative solutions, razor-sharp proposals that hit the brief, and a pitch that wins the judges over. Previous round, our episode sponsor was Jack Rabbit Chocolate Studio, a true South African artisanal chocolatier turning culinary craftsmanship into an art form. Their challenge was as decadent as their creations. Use the viral concept of the Dubai bar to create a South African version that would set off the next social media craze. With 3 teams of 3, the entrepreneurs were competing for 33,333 Rand each. Katlego, Koketso and Rodney took the win, although the judges weren't entirely blown away by their creation. In a dramatic elimination where the winning team got to decide who to eliminate, Mlungisi was sent home having failed to bank any winnings. Officially, it was because the winning team hadn't worked with him. But with his confident presentation style and easygoing charisma, maybe he was the most threatening member of the losing team, and that may have actually earned him his exit. A bitter end for 1 and a sweet victory for 3. Now with 8 contestants left and 25,000 Rand on the line, it's time to see who rises to the challenge in episode 3 of Engen The Making of. Engen TMO 2025 contestants, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yesterday was certainly dramatic, and I think some of you are still wearing that on your faces. Koketso, Katlego, you've got 2 wins in a row. And a nice amount of money building into your bank accounts. Koketso, that looks like it makes you happy. Do you think it also puts a target on you?
Probably. Hopefully not.
Katlego, you have been team leader twice and you've won twice. Do you think that gives you an advantage?
Today's a new day.
That's a very diplomatic answer, and I must say you seem to be playing the strategy game rather well. Those of you that haven't had a win yet, those of you that haven't opened your bank account yet, do you think that gives you a disadvantage, or do you see it as a motivator?
For me, it's definitely a motivator. Apart from it being a new day, the hunger increases and you're just wanting to give it more and more so that you can get that check at the end of the day.
Just remember, there's always twists and turns, eh? So expect the unexpected. So new day, new challenge. And today we are joined by a literally legendary brand. Legends Barbershop is today's sponsor for the day, and we've got Sheldon Tatchell himself joining us to give you your challenge. Sheldon, welcome.
Thank you very much, and good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sheldon.
So for anyone that has been living in a mountain for the past few years, can you please tell us about Legends?
Okay, so Legends was started by myself on the side of the road in a community called the Eldorado Park. So
My
I
hometown,
started
might I add.
out, yes, and all I had was a clip and a chair, nothing else. And this was back in 2011. I managed to find out what sets me apart as a barber, because I can also cut hair. And I visited local barbers in my community and saw what they're doing. And I didn't realize my unique selling proposition was building relationships. And how I done this was just taking note of each and every customer, writing down the name, the conversation we had, and next time that person would sit on a chair, I would make reference to that. And that was my unique selling proposition till this day. And we closed down our first store back in 2011, and I relaunched 2014. And ever since we relaunched 2014, we've managed to build over 75 stores in 5 different countries. And we have a product range which consists of male grooming products, facial products, that is sold in your retail chains as well. Very popular in your Clicks, Discount, Spas, and Pick and Pay, all of these retail chains. And also, as of recently, we also collaborated with Virgin Active to actually have an express barbershop within their gyms as well. So that's a quite interesting concept. So as you know, Legends Barbershop, very popular on social media. So you'll see the millions of following, and you'll see basically the youth following. So it's much more like a lifestyle brand than anything else. People aspire to want to cut at Legends. And it's so amazing to see how the brand has grown over this 11 years, to say the least. And we're just really excited for presenting a new challenge to you today as to what does the future looks like. Yes.
I can't wait to hear this. So, and I'm sure you guys as well. So Sheldon, what is the challenge for our contestants today?
Okay, so this challenge is quite interesting, and I see a lot of ladies in the room. So as you know, Legends Barber has so many lady customers that's coming into our space. There's approximately 30% of our customer base, and it's growing. We've seen ladies actually going much more the natural route, and ladies embracing their own hair. But one thing that we've realized is that, are we able to make a business out of just ladies? Are we able to separate it from just the barbering space and curate something that would speak towards the ladies and to create a space where they feel comfortable to want to come in? And using the models from how we've built Legends. As you know, we have training development academies where we upskill barbers from the community, and how are we able to upskill, whether it is youngsters, to actually take on and want to do hairdressing in our space? How are we able to transform the lifestyle image and create it much more in a ladies environment? How are we able to change the look and the message to our customer base? I know some brands has really done it well, and if you want to do your homework, there is some brands that has gone from becoming a salon to becoming a barber, and now it's your opportunity to say, how are we able to make Legends from being a barbershop into a salon, and etc.
I think you're being very nice and giving a lot of information there. Huh. Nice guy.
Yes,
Helping you guys so much. So Sheldon, as you know, each of the contestants gets one question that hopefully they've thought about deeply and they're going to make it count. And as always, I'll start on the left.
Good morning, Sean. My name is Slondwe Mutsabi from Entire Brands. And my question is rather on how do you carry your personality or your original vision that is embedded with humble beginnings to your employees, because as you have mentioned, your business is growing quite quickly and you've got quite a few franchises. How are you able to still carry that humble element of it throughout your franchises?
Thank you. Thank you very much for that question, Longwe. So how am I able to carry the vision that is handed to me to the people, whether it is the staff, from training to operations, wherever it is. So I firmly believe in mentorship. I firmly believe that my mentorship capabilities is being able to nurture this talent that I have, and whether it's through direct mentorship from the people that's directly reporting to me, or the people that's on the ground where we upskill the youngsters in our community, and that's exactly what's currently happening within our space. That coaching and mentorship is compulsory, to say the least.
Cool.
Hey Sheldon, my name is Katleho from Nature Studio. My biggest question is the ideal. What would it look like? Would it be a subsidiary, like a standalone salon, or would it be something within the barbershop space already that exists?
Thank you very much for your question, Katlego. So it is something that you can curate. I do believe that you can come up with an idea. You can come up with things that maybe, because if you want to reinvent the wheel, you can come up with a subsidiary, or you can embed it into our current space, which is in the 75 odd stores that we have. So it really comes down to what you are able to present.
So this is one of those things where go read the brief, right? Go read the brief, do your research, is the way that I'm going to supplement Sheldon's answer. We're not going to give you a clearer answer than that. Yumna?
Hi, Sheldon. Yumna from Wild Plum. Sheldon, I just want to know, is this something that you'd like nationally or internationally, or both?
So I would like it to be nationally. Obviously, with regarding the ladies' space, I don't see to have such a great expansion like the barbering space for my undertaking, but maybe you can prove me wrong. But I do see it starting out nationally.
Hi, Sheldon. My name is Lefilo from ProLooks. Considering now that we will be going into bringing the two worlds together, what then will the essence of Legend look like for you? So, what will the overall vision of these two worlds colliding look like for you?
Thank you very much, Refilwe. So what would the essence of Legends look like? So Legends would be known as the go-to brand for your hair needs. And that is something that we would like to be known for. So in anything, any space, male, female, etc.
Cool. Tiamo?
Hi, Shannon. My name is Siamo. I'm from Obriani. My question is just going back to the brand itself and you as a visionary. Are there any specific brands, local or international, that Legends or yourself as a visionary draw inspiration from?
Thank you very much, Siamo. Yes, there's definitely a number of brands that I draw inspiration from, and whether it's not in the current space that I am in, whether it's in other different spaces, because as you know, Legends Barbershop has product ranges, and whether we come up with our facial range that we recently introduced, we draw some inspiration from the likes of your Nivea, your Vaseline. We have our product ranges as well, where we draw inspiration from different brands, and these compile a number of different brands that I aspire and I look up to. And if you look at the chain of barbershops that there is, I would say there is one company called Supercuts that is quite huge, and they have a footprint across America, over 2,000 stores. Yeah. 2,000 stores, yes. Yes.
Thank you for that.
Hi, I'm Koketso Ramata from Angela K. I've got no question. I'm ready to go.
Thank you, Koketso.
Hi, Sheldon. Buso from Computer Guardian. I think you mentioned that most of your clientele is male-based. I wanted to find out if that applies as well to the staff that you employ.
Thank you very much. Such a vital question. So one thing that we've noticed is that there's been an increase of ladies becoming on as barbers within our training and development centers. So as you visit our stores right now, you will find there is at least one lady that's cutting hair that's in our stores. So you could see the span of females actually coming into a male-dominated space.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Rodney. No questions from my side as well.
Thank you, Rodney.
Okay, so that's questions done and dusted. That was such an interesting and comprehensive brief. I'm sure you're looking forward to what they come up with. And again, thank you for being legendary.
Thank you.
Sheldon, you may leave.
Thank you very much, guys. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm seeing some smiles on faces, so I'm hoping that means that the idea bugs are happening in there. Now we need to see who is working together today. We're back to 2 teams, so 2 team leaders. Hey, you don't get the last pick for a change. Team of contestants, you know the drill. In 3, 2, 1, refill. Please hold up. Oh, and it's the two at the back, the two gentlemen. Team leader 1, team leader 2. Can you please join me in the front? Interesting. 2 new team leaders. Okay, so you know what happens now. You get to pick your teams. Rodney, your team leader 1. Who's your first pick?
I'm gonna go with the lady.
Get it? Yeah. Can I ask you to move over to 1, please? Mbu?
I'll go with Tamo.
So you can just stay where you are. Your next pick?
Go with this lady.
Mbu?
I'll take Kat.
And I'll go with the field.
And so the two of you swap over. Okay, great. Team leaders, please join your teams. These are some interesting looking teams. All that's left is for us to see which graphic designer is working with which team. Graphic designers, for him, Johnny, welcome back. So, Rodney, please pick your graphic designer. Boo. I'd say pick, but you know, there isn't much of a choice. To complete the teams, team leaders, please reveal your graphic designers. So for him, you're with team 1. Johnny, you're with team 2. Teams, I hope you've been listening carefully. I hope you've gotten so much from Sheldon and his very comprehensive briefing. Remember, you have all the information in your boxes as well. Remember, please do your research. Remember the feedbacks that the judges gave you yesterday. The judges have been harsh with you for the past 2 days, but not because they're trying to break you down, because they're trying to make you better. My challenge to you today, make them proud. Teams, are you ready?
Yes. Ready.
Teams, you may go to your rooms. I had a look into the boardrooms earlier, and legends have raised the game. Each room now has one of their iconic lounge-style barber's chairs to set the scene. While our entrepreneurs are testing the comfort, let's meet the judges. Legend CEO Sheldon Tatchell had to step out for an emergency. In his place, we welcome Marvin Snell, Head of Operations at Legends Barbers. Marvin knows this business inside out. He cuts to the point, trims the rough edges, and keeps entrepreneurs looking sharp where it counts, in execution. Our head judge, Heidi, brings a razor-sharp eye and high standards. She spots patterns others miss, calls out weak spots, and pushes contestants past comfort into clarity. With Heidi, there's no cover-up. And from our title sponsor, Engen, we have Sim. Strategic, direct, and always focused on the bigger picture. He clips away the noise, demands clean lines and strategy, and makes sure no shortcut survives. Sim spots slip-ups faster than a bad fade and calls them out. While we're speaking about judging, let's recap what they're looking for. The judges have 4 criteria. 1, a solution that's compelling, clear, and innovative. 2, a financial model that proves stability and growth potential. 3, a name that's simple, memorable, and lasting. And 4, a tagline that grabs attention in the right way. So, let's go back to our contestants and eavesdrop on their thinking for this challenge in innovative solutioning.
Okay, cool. So, here's some products for us to have a look and have a feel for.
This is nice. It's a do-rag. This is really nice.
While we have traditionally focused on men's grooming, we've seen a rising number of ethnic women confidently entering our spaces, embracing short natural hairstyles, and seeking skilled grooming services. You have the chance to shape the next chapter in the evolution of grooming in South Africa and to ensure that women feel safe, seen, supported, and celebrated. We can't wait to see what you create, Legends Barbershop team.
But it's a lot for 4 minutes, for 4 hours.
And to get to the
3
crux
minutes
of
as well.
it.
So we need to...
We have to be very
hit, we
specific,
need to be
guys.
very, we need to... But I want us to still hit all the points, but we need to be very, very...
Can I choose a color? I've got not to choose a color scheme, but I recommend a color scheme. But I know.
Okay. So yeah, we can maybe jot around some ideas
Yeah.
now. Okay. I think they're all great. I think they're all competitors, probably the ladies more. Yeah, it's just that we do have different styles of doing things, but I think their style also works. So I think they do have some, some good skills up their sleeves.
Do we, Sope has like Sope Man, right? Do we create like a different experience, right? Or is it inside the shop? And because it's black, most of the shops inside are black, then we flip the colors maybe, and it's like the white section with the black accents. That's kind of like the ladies section, and then we can play with the lighting.
Sorry, guys, in the meantime that we're working on ideas, one thing that is very important is the look and feel of the proposal. I'm starting with that. And then I will take some of the pointers as we build along.
I think I was impressed by Koketso because it was my first time working with her. I've worked with Yumi and Rodney, so I already know their sort of how they position themselves in the team. Yeah, she's an implementer. I like people that implement. You don't just talk. Let's get the work done.
So with the spaces, right, with overheads, they already have leases, existing stores. So it wouldn't really make financial sense to recreate the wheel. I think let's work on building within existing infrastructure, because if you already have leases within a mall and it's 3 or 5 years, you don't want to now start going to negotiate and incurring more expenses.
I think let's leverage what they already have.
To minimize the overheads.
Yeah, because I think if we maximize on what they already have, we don't have to like build cultural cachet. It's like, what's a legends lady? It's like, what does that feel like? What does that look like? It's like, as a woman, how do we make you legendary?
I was thinking that, remember they said they've got 30% already, right? Of women.
The people that come to them already.
When you look for people, you start with the people you have to extend to even more people, right? So we're creating an app, as you said, right? An app that says, let's get social with Her Majesty.
Rodney's leadership style, I think he leads from the back. I think also it's easy for him to lead us because we are leaders ourselves. I feel like he could have stood up a bit more and been a bit more present, but I think the free flow also worked for the group because we are initiators. So it worked, but in this setting, I don't know about another setting.
Team 2, as you know, you get a question from our expert, and I'm just going to let Marvin from Legends introduce himself to you guys so you know who you're talking to. Marvin?
Hi guys, Marvin's the name. I'm the operations manager at Legends, and I've been with Legends for the last 10 years.
So what is your question to him?
I guess our question is the type of lady that walks into a Legends barber. What is she specifically looking for?
You know that it's a barber shop and predominantly focused on shorter haircuts. We are looking to expand and look at different avenues.
So I think I'm just going to consolidate his answer very quickly and say to you, at the moment, the 30% that Sheldon was talking about is women with short hair, women with natural hair. But they're looking to expand that through different offerings.
Correct.
And how they're going to expand that is the work that you guys are doing. Okay. Cool.
Right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's go.
What challenged me today was, I think, the fact that we had to now. I'm a guy, and I think the challenge was female focused. So I think that's what was most challenging. But other than that, I think it was a great challenge.
So Legendary Queens is also going to introduce the Queen Circle, which is an exclusive networking program that not
Nice.
only offers loyal customers exclusive benefits like discounts, but also creates women-centered events around entrepreneurial
But
development.
then leave yours there
Which
and leave
speaks to
this
what
at
you
the
were
end.
saying.
Leave this as the closing and leave yours there because it gives more detail. It's perfect.
So this one, no, I'm saying this one goes under what you are doing, right?
No, leave this one as the ending. Leave this as a closing. Leave yours as the body.
Okay.
In the body.
Okay.
Yeah. Today, the person that possibly stood out for me that could be a bit stronger would be Rifilwe. I've worked with her yesterday as well, and I did see a different strength. Maybe because she is in hair care, but I did see a stronger side to her today.
It's saying legends, ladies, really is not gonna work. What other words can we play on?
Why do you think it wouldn't work? We were all over the place in the beginning, you know, it's like, yeah, and we haven't reached our big idea essentially. And it's like, now we're trying to solve everything else, but it's like, what the hell is the big idea?
I'm gonna ask about the local brands now.
Team 1.
What's the next question?
You've
Local brands.
you've been going for just about 2 hours, and I hope that you've used some of that time to come up with a really good question this time, guys.
Our question is around the training aspect of the business, which is quite important. In terms of now venturing into a new market, are you looking to go into a collaboration model? So is that something that you guys would consider to collaborate with existing brands, or do you want something completely exclusive to Legends Barbershop?
It's a good question. I think all our training is currently done in-house, and it's done that way for a specific reason, because we know what our service must look like, and we want to stay close to it as possible. So I think if you can find a way for it to still speak to legends, it's definitely something that'll be a win.
Okay.
Thank you.
That was a better question. Well done. So I expect an even better one when we come back for the third question. Okay.
Coming for the
You're getting there.
Well,
Leveling.
prepare for it.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
That logo, you can't now have the same logo.
Because it's got a man.
It's got a distinctive.
It's a barber.
Yeah.
Doesn't say.
You can just have it with slightly longer hair.
How about we go like a feminine face with the crown?
Where?
No, so as a logo, right?
Everyone's responsibilities today. So I was responsible for putting together the presentation. Katleho was responsible for putting together the document, structuring it, but then we all had shared input. So we could all share our input, and the team leader was directing the graphic design, I guess.
But maybe what we can do, Tiamo, because we're trying to create traffic for the women's salon right now.
Okay.
As a start, it'll begin as Crowns on Wheels, and then as it grows, then we can know that now Crowns on Wheels has an option for the male.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
then
we
it
could
keeps
actually
us in
launch
brief.
that offering with the women's one. As
Yes,
we launch it.
as we're launching.
Yeah.
Why not
Johnny,
Legends on Wheels?
Today's roles weren't clearly defined. I feel like we had like poor leadership as far as like the roles and like defining the roles and like what everyone has to do.
Guys, if we put in a lot of things and whatnot, it's gonna be too much.
It's going to be
They're
too
gonna feel like
much.
we're going all over.
Yeah, we have to
I'm
keep
telling you,
it. We have to
yesterday,
keep it on
our
the
pitch
line.
was straight to the point, even the
Yes.
proposal.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, I know we're answering a lot of
that's what I'm
things,
saying with
but
this-
I'm scared with how I'm
It's too
looking at it. I'm
much.
telling you the truth. It's too much.
Even like the details, they just want bullet points and we're going to do this. They don't need to know
Yeah,
the
we don't have
details
to.
on how it's going to be done.
You don't have to
I'm
go into the
telling you.
nitty
Simple as
gritty.
you
That's what I'm
go,
saying
go
with this
straight to the
marketing
point. It's a
plan.
4-hour thing. It's not
Yeah.
a 2
It's too
days
wild.
thing.
Yeah, if we just say for the marketing that we're going to do countdown campaigns, if we're going to do press
Community.
and PR, influencer partnerships, I think
Pop-up
that's more
shops
than
in the
enough.
community,
I've
yeah.
got pop-up activations
That's
here.
more than enough.
I think
It's
that's more than enough.
Yes.
So definitely Yumna was a very big assistance today. It was my first time working with her. So I think she's definitely a very big threat in this competition.
Guys, I also feel that we're focusing a lot on just the hair. He
Siamo,
did mention
you deleted the
products.
whole information that was
No, I
there.
didn't. Is it deleted? Sorry,
Yes,
sorry.
You deleted it.
I'm sorry. I was.
Undo.
No, undo.
Control Z.
Command Z. You literally pasted the whole document over where you were. So it's like...
Concept summary
So
only.
the marketing plan, all that information has...
Undo.
She's adding stuff, she's removing stuff, but it's like she's not being cognizant of what everyone else is doing. When the information got deleted, I was just worried that where are we gonna find this information?
Just check, Askis. Just check, please, if it's gone or if it's back. Is it gone?
It was good. It was good. Two dynamics are always going to be there, but I think everybody's trying to just get input in, and it was good. What's different about this app?
You can book
Wait, are
online.
we doing a separate app?
Do they have they have an app already?
No, I'm asking.
I don't know. Do
I'm
they have an
checking
app?
quickly, yeah?
Can we just check if they have an app already where people can
I
book
hope
on?
they're not.
Because
I hope
most
they
people,
don't.
all of
There's
them
so
you
many
don't
legends here. Is this
but then you book online.
the legendary barbershop?
That's what I'm saying. What's going to
An
be
option
different?
Yeah, so it'll be good to have if
to
they,
have both.
Yeah.
Yeah, to have both.
I think we get so involved or we dive so deep into what we are doing, and we don't really stop to kind of have an eagle's view to say, okay, in what we are doing, what can we improve? What can we, extract out of this expert? But I think the second and third question, we really did ask questions that really guided our presentation. And I think we are confident in what we'll be presenting to the judges.
Detailed service and products, yes. And then competitive advantage.
Kibona Batu Shoes and Candy and Co. as competitors, or am I in the wrong document?
Yeah, it's the one.
It's the one.
Batu Shoes.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be her.
Ngizwa?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like a hair thing. It could be a different product. The feedback we got from yesterday was it doesn't have to be industry specific. So like you could have a competitor in a different industry, maybe providing different services, but you have similarities. What would you say a competitor lenses would be?
I would look at what hair care falls under.
Yes, we do have those, but remember feedback we got from yesterday is that we don't have to focus on like the same industry. It could be something different.
So yeah, as one of the competitors, Batu was put, and we couldn't understand why Batu's there, and a sufficient explanation wasn't supplied. So that was a bit all over the place.
On our range on the product page, must we list? Do you guys want to list the products? Or are you okay with just the image? Just the image.
That's fine for
Okay.
now. That's fine for now.
Marketing strategies next.
Time is moving, guys.
Okay. Guys, in about 10 or 15 minutes, we must already start saving stuff on the sticker.
Yeah.
It's saved already.
Is it saved?
Yeah,
On the stick?
not on the stick.
Where's the
Let's
stick?
save it on the stick and maybe just
There is
work
the
on it
stick,
on.
it's saving.
Who has the stick?
Where's the stick?
Saving on the screen. On the screen.
Yours is saving, but then this one.
We were sort of all involved in that, trying to figure out who is this woman that we're catering for. The roles sort of shifted. Tiamo and I were focusing on products and services, and Katlego was focusing on getting the document to have a structure. Mbuso here and there, adding something in. Koki, time.
Yeah, I know. Move. You are making me panic.
I must
Let's
move
see,
away
Engen.
from
Yeah, you're making me panic.
I
Move,
highlighted
move.
the part that you want. I've highlighted for you in yellow.
Yumna, instead I give you the stick, what you want to email it.
I'm gonna email it to you.
Okay, it's fine. It's perfect. Yo.
No! What? Sorry, no.
Time.
Time.
Carry on, what's
No,
happening?
delete the last pages.
What last pages? Go to the last pages.
Go.
There's no
Okay,
last page. We're fine.
There's no last
We're
pages.
fine.
Are we?
Yes,
open
we're
the wrong
fine.
document.
I think you opened
We're
the
fine.
wrong document.
Can you continue the white, or should we leave? Let's leave it.
Then you open it there so you can
Open it on
see
the flash, bro.
It's done. It's done. It's done.
3,
It's done.
2, 1.
Cool.
Expert timing there. Guys, 2 documents?
Yes.
You don't sound convinced, but I'll take that as a win for today. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know when the graphic designer is turning around to look at the time before handing you the memory stick. Well done. Remember, you've now got this time to perfect your presentation and to practice, guys. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
There were certainly strong opinions in the boardrooms today. But how will that translate into the presentations? Have the groups found a cohesive solution, and will the presenters show a united front? This was a deceptively difficult challenge. So let's head over to the judges to see if our teams have delivered elegant solutions to a tricky problem.
Good to see you for day 3 of Engen The Making of. How's the day been?
Good. Good. A bit hectic.
You were checking with each other there for a second.
A bit hectic.
Hectic. The more you get to know, the more you know, right?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Well, we're down to 8 of you. 2, actually 1 in each team, that haven't earned any money yet. So the feelings are strong, I think. We've noticed that some of the housekeeping's been much better. We've got all the documents in, which is really great. So thank you for all of that. You know Sim well. I think that you've met Marvin. Sheldon's not with us this afternoon. He's busy cutting a king's hair, somebody with a crown. Very important, unfortunately. But we have read through your documents. Thank you for preparing both of them timeously. And we look forward to you using your 3 minutes to the best of your abilities. It begins now.
Looking at our group, we have 3 women coming from different walks of life. But what unites us is our common need for personal hair care that unites and uplifts. I greet you all, my fellow panel adjudicators. My name is Koketso. I am with my fellow colleague, Refilwe. I would like to present to you legendary queen, Her Majesty. Legendary Queens caters to women on the go who are seeking convenience, privacy, and also comfort, which aligns with the legend's values. Now, what is the problem that we face? Lack of premium grooming, limited professional rooted local empowerment, lack of holistic solution, offering comfort, convenience, and also lack of child-friendly spaces. When you look at women, you look at mothers, you look at people that are nurturing, aunts that comes with their children, nieces and nephews. So this is a whole pack of actually providing convenience. What is our solution? Our solution is providing ethnic hair care, which is all-inclusive on offering different services, dedicated to child minding, in-house training and wellness, and also partnering. Now, this is some of our range that we actually came up with. I hope you like it. Offering obviously different types of services and also ranges, and looking more into organic ingredients that are locally based, specifically for ethnic hair and natural hair. Now, our marketing strategy, we are looking at 2 phases, using an online and also the traditional route. When I talk about online, I talk about social media, leveraging on also, the magnitude, the many people, diverse people that the barber shop actually has its followers, using influencers and also celebrities.
In terms of traditional marketing, we will be hopping on to the relationship building strategy that Legends is so well known for. So we'll be going into malls all over the country, having that one-on-one with our consumers. We'll also be going into the community, which is something that's so important for Legends, and having those grooming sessions, free grooming sessions for underprivileged women and children. In terms of competition, next slide please, our main competitors are Native Child, Child Co and Urban Zulu. But how do we differ from these people? What we have identified about our consumer is that they are very consumer centric. They want trained professionals. They want culturally relevant brands, socially impactful brands, and they are always on their phone. We present an app that will take them from pre-booking all the way up to aftercare. In terms of our penetration model, it's a low cost to medium cost penetration model with 4 revenues, service 0.
And it rings just long enough for it to go into your bones, right? Thank you, ladies. I'm sorry you didn't finish. I'm not sure how much more you had to do.
That's the last slide.
all right.
Oh, well done. Okay, so you almost got there. Thank you so much. The way that we will handle it is Sim will go first with comments and questions, and then we will move to Marvin, and then I'll comment. So go ahead.
Thanks. Ladies, thank you for the presentation. Maybe firstly, as something that I really enjoyed about your presentation is the fact that you guys considered providing an environment for kids, which I really like. And unfortunately, that's probably about the only positive thing I have to say. I think one of the things that we actually highlighted yesterday was around paying attention to detail, right? And in earnest, we're not asking you to boil the ocean. We just want you to be able to pay attention to detail. We received a document that still included products of yesterday's range, which is completely unacceptable, including funds that were not related to this exercise of today. So those are some of the own goals that you guys are scoring, which do not look good, does not assist you in any shape or form. The expectation is that moving forward, you must be able to apply your mind, dedicate resources for each and every function that you guys are doing. And I'm hoping this is the last time that we're actually going to reflect on this, and we're going to see changes moving forward. I hope we're aligned. Thanks.
Thanks, Any questions?
No questions. No
questions. Oof, okay. Not so good. Okay, Marvin, over to you, the expert.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. I definitely appreciate the effort you put in. Can you just take me through the relationship building aspect of the business, how you plan on building that element of the business?
Okay, so we want to really make use of the app. And the reason why is because it's a tool that can centralize data, information. So you'll have a lot of information about who's coming into the store, what they prefer, which stylists they want to work with in terms of trends, what trends are they going for. So it also allows the brand to personalize their communication and their offerings to the consumer. So really the main tool that we're going to use in terms of building those relationships is this app because of how inclusive it is.
Thanks.
And any questions for the presenters?
No questions at this point.
Thank you. Okay, so I think you presented well. I like the fact that you didn't read word for word what was on the screen. Some of the presenters have over the last couple of days, and that's a danger. Then we lose you. So well done for that. I think that I love the notion of the app, which was good. I think that you missed the mark when you were asked to consider a privacy-focused experience, services and products for natural hair, and you were asked to create barber-inspired experiences for women. And I feel like you didn't build on the gifts that the Legends brand brings you. I feel like you kind of started from scratch, whereas you have such a beautiful foundation to build on. I was really excited about the marketing phase where you had pre-launch, the phase, and then the growth phase, until Sim pointed out to me that actually the document had stuff in it related to chocolate. So that was a huge disappointment. But I suppose the question that I have is, how do you feel, given the comments on your competitors, how do you feel what you are offering is distinctive and differentiated from what women today have available to them?
I think
Okay, so the thing about hair salons, they're very time is a big issue, right? And that often leads to the experience itself. So bringing in the app again, we're going to save the pre-booking time in terms of what style do you want to do. When you get there, we are ready to serve you. You know who's serving you. In terms of the customization and the privacy, we're going to have different booths, as mentioned in the proposal. If you maybe want to be working on your laptop, you'll have a booth, a private booth for that. If you want to be amongst other ladies, be in conversation, we'll have booths for that. So really, it's about giving these women a space that is private, still among other women, still able to network and build those relationships, but moving away from the congestion and especially the time, because every time you go to the salon, you have to think about time, especially if you have children or you are a caregiver.
True. Okay. I think that's an important lesson going forward, is that you've got to be able to zone in and pull out that thing that makes you distinctive, because that's the whole point of talking about competitors, is to say why you're going to be better than them. So yeah, I think that's all. There's nothing else that's popped up for you.
Actually, something has popped up for me.
See, I know you.
Yeah. So you guys mentioned app, which is one of the things that was expected, but I don't see the app in any of your presentations.
I mentioned it, but we didn't put up the picture, but I did mention it.
But
And
also in the
proposal.
submission, we don't see it.
In the proposal.
in the proposal, it is there.
In your design, there's no design of an app.
There's a picture of the app.
Okay. I mean, the point is it
Okay.
didn't amplify.
Okay.
It didn't come through strongly enough.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's the trick. The trick is help us see the wood for the trees.
Yes.
Thank you so much to you and your team members. We'll see you a little bit later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So ladies, this was a challenge for the ladies. How do you feel you executed on the brief?
You know what? I think we actually covered a lot, but the last thing, that error that we had, we actually saw it after. It was a hidden document in PDF. So beside everything, we feel like we did hit it on the nail, but maybe we just didn't kind of like show it, bring some oof into it.
That's often the problem. As entrepreneurs, we create these awesome solutions, but at the last hurdle, it's just that attention to detail. So what is it that we can take from this and the feedback that you got into the future rounds, as well as your entrepreneurial journey?
I think for me, obviously attention to detail, and one thing that's important that the judges mentioned, as yourself, is emphasis. Don't take it for granted that your innovation is known. Make sure that you push it out there, that
True.
this is how we differentiate ourselves, because at the end of the day, that's what the judges want.
Just a little bit of feedback as well. I mean, you have obviously handed in your proposal document as well as your initial presentation, but only the judges have seen that. So,
Yes.
For me, for the audience, we don't know what's in that document. So what do you wish we knew from the document?
So what happened is that there are 3 more slides from the last challenge, right, at the end. But now I saw it on my laptop. But the thing is, when we were actually exporting it into the USB from the graphic designer's end, we said, open it up, let's see, because on my NBC, opened it up, it was not there. Took it and said, no, it's not there, everything is fine.
But what I mean is, for example, you were talking about booths that you didn't present, right? So what was that special thing that you wish the audience understood that you didn't present as well as you could?
I think it's definitely the app. It's a game changer in the industry. The industry is not as technologically savvy as it should be, and it's attracting technologically savvy people who are on the go, handling different hats. You're a mom, you're a businesswoman, you're this. So if you can show me that you're saving me time on my phone, I'm definitely coming. So
And which is something that the client doesn't have.
So I'm going to quote Heidi from last season, keep the main thing the main thing.
Yeah.
Ladies, good luck for the results. We'll
We
see
need
you in a
it.
bit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome, Team 2.
Thank you.
Day 3. How was it for you today?
I'd say it was a good day today.
Exciting.
Exciting. Well, that's always a good word, right? Nice new challenge that you had from Legends. And here we are with 2 down. And from each team, we've got 2 people who haven't earned any money yet. So the stakes are high. You want to work hard for the money, I guess. So thank you for your documents, for both documents, and for good-looking documents too, which is nice for the category and for us to read. We will listen to your pitch now, and then we'll take questions from my 2 fellow judges, and you'll have some from me too. And your time starts, all 3 minutes of it, now.
Greetings, judges. My name is Londiwe Mutsabi.
And I'm Busoma Fuyega.
And it is with pride that we introduce Legends inspired grooming concept for women, Legends Crown. A personalized royal experience powered by our app and a unique salon experience. Our customer is a LSM7 who is well accomplished, self-assured, and rooted in her heritage. She seeks personalized royal ritual, natural hair expertise, convenience, and continuous care. Our products and services are customer-centric. This means that we focus on the queen. This we do by a long-term journey that comes from root to reign. This starts with a diagnostic, followed by a treatment, then styling of the queen's crown. We've also introduced a segment where the iconic legend styles that distinguish us from the rest of our customers or of our competitors. In terms of the product, we're focused on a more natural feel with our treatments, styling products, and not forgetting accessories, because after all, this is for a queen. And lastly, to cap it up, we have convenience with an app that we've introduced that will work as a way of inspiration for booking, as well as have a loyalty program. If you take a look at our store, we wanted to incorporate our new concept in the current existing Legends stores. And as you can see, it's a beautiful flow where we've got a section that separates and creates some kind of privacy for the Legends queen. Every detail from lighting to layout, which is a safe space that is crafted to make her feel sacred and offer her a personalized hair experience. Who are our competitors? We've listed them above. And if we look at our competitive advantage, it's our stylists who are well educated, our salon, which is well structured, as well as our products, which are natural and complementing our queen. And lastly, our convenient app that puts it all in one box.
So our marketing plan will be phased into 3 stages, which is the influencer campaigns, which will be the pre-launch, and then the launch, which will be the social media campaigns, and the post-launch. So on the pre-launch, what we're planning to do is having our local influencers sharing their crown stories on social media to create a buzz. And for the social media campaigns, we'll have our customer testimonials and also sharing hashtags on social media, including TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and the others. And then our post-launch loyalty program.
How far did you get?
One more page.
One more. Oh, you guys are getting good with your time. You guys are getting good with your time. Thank you so much. Beautiful looking presentation, I must say. And I do have to acknowledge off camera, I was asking if you guys planned your outfit for the day.
Just happened.
Because you look like perfectly on brand. Thank you. Sim, let's begin with you.
Thanks. In fact, just on the screen, I'll see your loyalty program. Right? You indicate that you will provide regional offers, but it would have been nice, and this is something that you guys must just consider as we move forward. When you describe a type of value proposition, do unpack it so that at least we get to understand what type of value proposition that you're talking about. And I'm sure that you guys know exactly what it is, but for the benefit of the audience as well as the judges that are sitting here, we don't know what that was. So in future, make sure that you do unpack the value proposition so that at least we know what it is. But ultimately, I must say, one of the things that was a standout for me in your presentation is the app. I loved it. I love the convenience of it. So that is one of the key aspects that actually stood out for me. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks. Any questions for the team? No questions. It's going easy today. Okay, and from our expert from Legend Barber, let's hear from you.
Sure. Guys, thank you for the presentation. I think the attention to detail is what stood out for me in this. You stayed close to the crown, and the logo you used there is actually called the crown. And the fact that you added elements like the females in the crown, you know, and you speak to royalty and you speak to experience, this is what stays close to legends. So I definitely appreciate that element. In your deck, you shared that you'll be using platforms like Pinterest.
So the idea behind that, so we wanted to incorporate that idea into the app, where we'll have we'll have the different hairstyles. So one of the features on the app will be like so it'll have categories. So choosing your hairstyle, depending on the length, depending on the texture, depending on all the other aspects of the hair. So I think that's where the inspiration comes from.
May I please add on that one?
Okay.
Okay, so as females, we normally go to Pinterest to find hairstyles that are inspirational for us to go to our hairdressers and say, this is what we'd like to do to our hair. It's a struggle for me. I personally hate doing it. So I always ask my hairstylist to be the one who actually does it for me. So instead of always going to Pinterest, which is not an African app, we want Legends Crown to be the app that everybody goes to go and see the new trends, new hairstyles, the beautiful crown that we create internally that we've also mentioned, which is like an iconic hairstyle.
Thank you. Any other questions, comments?
One last question. The pricing model or the pricing structure that you guys came up with, how did you get to that pricing structure?
So we just added 15% to the current prices.
You could see.
Okay.
Because we thought the prices were premium enough currently, so we just added 15% onto it.
Okay. Anything else from you?
Nothing more.
Okay, thank you. Guys have been gentle, and I have to say, I do have a lot of good things to say. I think this was probably the most mature, well thought through pitch that we've seen in the 3 days. It almost feels like you had more time. Your documents have all tied up. Your brand has been well thought through. Your name is good. Just even the color of the copy and your copy itself was really, really good. If you used GPT, well done. You used it very well. Or whoever wrote the copy needs a Noddy badge. It was really good. Love the geo-targeted social media plans that you have. So lots to appreciate. I think that you've evolved a brand really quickly, and that's to be acknowledged. The things that I am concerned about is I don't know that there's enough of a connection to the existing brand, because this is an extension to Legends Barbers, and I'm not sure that has come through quite enough. I hear you that it is there in the logo, but more than that, from an experiential point of view, it hasn't. And in fact, in the brief, you were asked to create a barber-inspired concept, and I feel like it's still a bit feminine, and I'm not feeling the barber-inspired concept actually at all, which makes me also feel like I'm not quite feeling the uniqueness, the distinctiveness. So those are some of the things, yeah, and I was going to mention the price point as well, which is a bit low, a bit high, a bit of a low for me. But all in all, I think you've done well. Do you want to I think you use your designer very well too, for the first time in all of the case studies we've seen. Do you want to talk a little bit about that geo-targeted social media, please?
Can go ahead.
I think it's the Pinterest. Take it.
But Pinterest. Sorry, please go over the question again.
You mentioned in your document that part of your marketing strategy was to do geo-targeted social media.
Yes.
But you didn't expand on it, so I just want to know a bit about that.
Oh, so what we're planning to do is having like your, so females call their hair crowns. So we wanted to have a hashtag, your crown, and having like local influencers with natural hairstyles, creating a buzz on social media essentially.
Okay. Okay. All right. Not quite what I thought you were after, but all in all, anything else from my colleagues?
Nothing else.
Well, good. Thank you for your time. Thank you to you and your team for your hard work. We'll see you just now.
Thank you.
So, Team 2, you've just come out of there. I must say, I'm going to agree with the judges. The coordination is brilliant.
Just happened.
And I saw that you were coordinated with one of the judges as well.
Oh,
So
yes,
you've got,
yes,
it's like you're trying to subliminally influence here.
It's a beautiful coincidence.
Do you think that, does that give you a little bit of an extra in the back of your head? We've got this.
We hope.
We're in sync with him.
Do you think so, Muso?
I hope so.
So I'm just going to comment on something that I noticed in your pitch, and the two of you seemed to not be very well rehearsed.
Yes.
Okay, so what was that about? Did you not have clear roles, or was he forgetting things, and this is a girl's thing, so you wanted to correct him?
Not necessarily. I think we did try to rehearse. The nerves obviously do take their place as well when you are on stage. But I think with the question that I tried to answer was a very personal response for me as well, as a lady with a crown. And I feel that he was trying to explain, but the experience was going to come out better coming from myself.
So today you didn't quite get to finish your presentation, but you did complete all your documents and you managed to get it to us more than on time. Do you feel like you managed your time today better?
Yeah, I think so, because even on the presentation, yes, we didn't finish, but I think we were left with a slide or two. So I think, yeah, we
How do you feel about your team today?
I think we did pretty well.
That doesn't sound very enthusiastic.
No, we did.
It's difficult to get excited now because one minute you're excited in this competition, the next thing, things change. So the team dynamics were great as far as I'm concerned. And we did our best. We put our best foot forward.
Do you think that your presentation was legendary?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Love that, guys. Good luck. We'll see you back in there for the results.
Thank you so much.
So here we are, the end of day 3. You all look very serious. I've never been in your shoes, and I know they're tough shoes. It feels like you got a rhythm, but at the end of it, just like entrepreneurship, not everybody can win. And in fact, today, someone's going home with 0 money after 3 days of hard work, where they could have left with 100,000 Rand. That's how it's going to work. I'm going to do it a little bit differently today because there were only 2 teams. And in fact, the judges and I had actually quite an easy time of it. And we were clear from your submissions and then again in your presentations quite quickly who was the winner. And so I'm going to do it differently, as I said, and I'm going to tell you who the winner is straight away. And then I'm going to ask you to keep composed and pay attention to the general feedback, which you've been really good at doing up till now. So, one team did not pay exquisite attention to the detail. We had costings and pricing and marketing budgets from chocolate from yesterday, and in fact some reference to competitor brands in the brand name. And that was team 1. Team 2, on the other hand, was joined up, made great use of the designer, a superb brand. And for that and a whole bunch of reasons which you heard in your feedback, team 2, you are today's winner. Congratulations. Now the hard part is that you have to stand there, wait for your check, which is waiting on the side, and pay exquisite attention, because not everybody's going home today, so you have to listen. Here's the general feedback. The general feedback is this. When you read the brief, the exam paper, you have to read it in a way that allows you to tell a story from big to small. Don't start in the middle. One of the teams, the winning team, started, in fact, in your presentation, and both were very good, by the way, started with the customer first. And that's what you have to do. You have to start big, from the customer's point of view. Then consider the context, the competitors. Then only tell us what you're going to do. Don't start the other way around. It doesn't make sense. It's not good storytelling. So think about that in the way you put your thinking together. The second thing I want to talk about is presenting styles. And I want to congratulate you. Actually, the presenting was fantastic. People weren't reading off the slides, which loses everybody. You introduced yourselves. So I know you're paying beautiful attention. And the presenting has improved enormously, I think, that we have found. The third thing I want to talk about is roles in the team. The reason gremlins creep in is because you don't have clarity on who's doing what. Someone must be the managing director, somebody must be the accountant, somebody must be the writer, somebody must be the proofreader, and then you won't mess it up. But, and this is the difficult part, you still all have to have an overview of everything, because the aliens may steal your colleagues, and you may have to be the one to tell the whole story. So, have a role, do your role magnificently, but know the whole story, because that's how partnerships work. And the last thing that I think is important is, I say it all the time, and I said it yesterday too, keep the main thing the main thing. You were asked to do a barber-inspired concept because that's respecting the Legends brand. And we didn't have that from either of you, really. There was some good stuff, but it wasn't barber-inspired concepts. So lots to learn. You are improving every single episode, and we really appreciate that. But this is money. And not everybody's going to win it. Some of you are, and some of you are going home with nothing. So congratulations to Team 2. And let's welcome the check.
Well done. I know you had to wait for it a little longer than usual today, but I think it's still worth the wait, right? Such valuable feedback. I think that we're becoming used to the main thing becoming the main thing. We're becoming very used to the customer-centric, detailed focus approach, and we're becoming very used to getting the customer as the brand. So, judges, for your insight, thank you so much. Special thanks to Legends Barbers for today's challenge and for such an interesting challenge to our entrepreneurs. And to Engen, Sim, thank you so much for making the episode possible. Judges, you may leave.
Thank you. Thank you.
Contestants. I'm looking at Koketso, and this is the first time she's felt defeat. I'm seeing the emotion and the panic, but I'm also looking at the winning team and seeing the relief as well as the happiness. So, how are we doing elimination today? Because, of course, there has to be a twist, guys. We can't just do things the straightforward way now, can we? Yesterday, Koketsu said to me, you know, being the winning team felt like being the losing team. Winning team, we're doing that again. In a second, the losing team is going to leave the room. Winning team, you will have a minute to decide which member of the losing team is going home. Yesterday, Koketsu said to me that being on the winning team after a minute felt like it was actually the losing team because they had to make the decision about who was going home. Winning team, we're doing it to you again. In a second, the losing team will leave the room. You guys will have 1 minute to confer and decide which member of the losing team is leaving Engen The Making of. Losing team, you may go. Winning team, your 1 minute starts now.
I don't know, are we voting off the weakest? Like, who do you think is the strongest in that team?
Based on
the challenges we've had so far.
I've only experienced Rafila and what's this guy? The colored guy? Rodney. Yeah, I haven't.
Who's stronger between the two?
I've worked with Rodney. Yeah, I feel like that's my only experience. I don't have experience of refeeding.
With ref, I think it has to be ref.
Really?
Okay.
No, we're not going. Are we, what, how are we choosing this?
Based on the strongest from previous experiences.
5,
Yes, that
4,
the other day.
3, 2,
Okay.
1.
Rod.
Team,
Rod.
your time's up. I hope you've made a decision.
Okay.
Let's get the other team back in. Losing team, you may enter. Welcome back, guys. I know that it's not easy waiting while someone else is sealing your fate, so it's almost over. Be brave. Winning team, team leader, I want you to please tell the person you're voting off who you have decided to vote off and why you have decided to vote them off.
We've decided to send Rodney home. We just think he's a strong competitor, so we're just eliminating the competition.
You know, that's a very interesting strategy given that tomorrow you'll be on a different team. So eliminating the strongest person, Rodney, you should take this as a massive compliment, is possibly making you weaker for tomorrow. I'm not sure that that's the smartest way to win this competition. But nonetheless, that is your decision, and your decision is final. Rodney, with that level of compliment, I'm going to say very well done on your progress and on the contributions that you've made to Engen The Making of. Rodney, you have been eliminated. You may leave. Four, 3, that makes 7. So no, we're not done yet. There's a second part to this elimination. Koketso, Yumna, Refilwe, you get to vote to eliminate one of your team members as well. In a second, we'll be sending you off to the voting booth. You will vote off the person from your team that you think needs to go off today. If you come back with a decision of 1 vote each, the winning team gets to decide who they get rid of, and given that they've just voted off the strongest member, I'm going to say it's quite unpredictable what they're going to do. Ladies, you may go to the voting booth. Guys, please join us. You voted. From the looks on your faces, you don't even want to look at me. So, yeah, I'm taking it that was pretty tough. Before I reveal the votes, would anyone like to volunteer to leave the show? You sure? No deep-seated sacrifice? No the good of the team? Okay. So, with that checked, let's reveal your votes. First vote, Refilwe. Second vote, Yums. So we've got 1 vote each for Yumna and Refilwe. If the third vote is for Koketso, winning team, you get to decide who's going home. The third vote is for Yumna. Yumna, you have been voted off. Thank you so much for your participation on the show. I hope that you take with you a lot of the experiences and the learning that have come from these 3 episodes. And I believe you take home 20,000 Rand as well. Not bad for a couple of days' work, right? Yumna, thank you for taking part in Engen The Making of. You may leave. And then there were 6. Koketso, Refilwe, please rejoin the main group. Final 6, congratulations. Winning team, congratulations on banking another 25,000 Rand each. Katlego, that puts you on almost 100,000 Rand, which must feel pretty nice.
Not bad.
Surviving members of the losing team, let's remember tomorrow everybody starts at 0 again. Guys, again, the feedback. Think about what the judges said to you. Think about it tonight. Think about how you can apply the lessons better. The competition's just getting tighter. Engen The Making of contestants, you may leave. I think you'll agree that was a close shave for our winning team of Katlego, Mbuso, Refilwe and Slondiwe. And that's 3 wins in a row for Katlego. We say goodbye to Rodney and Yumna, who have earned 33,333 Rand and 20,000 Rand respectively. Katlego is leading the race to the biggest bank balance with a cool 78,333 Rand, with Koketso hot on his heels with 53,333 Rand banked so far. Will our other contestants be able to catch up? You'll have to join us again in episode 4 to find out. I'm Yasmin Ali, and I'll see you in the next round of Engen The Making of.
Yeah, no, so yeah, basically, I really want to say thank you to Engen and Race Corp for inviting me as one of the 10 contestants. And I just want to say, yeah, the competition was fierce. It was good fun. There was pressure. It had all the elements that us as entrepreneurs go through. Really enjoyed it. It was fun, good fun, I must say.
I think the decision to vote me out was just strategy. Somebody had to go. We all 3 pulled our weight equally. I know Koketso did make some mistakes today, but it is what it is. So somebody's got to go at some point. So it is what it is. If I had to wrap up the experience in one word, it would possibly be learning. It was a very good learning curve. I learned a lot. It was a really good experience. It was amazing.